โอเคกลับเข้าสู่เกม Horizon Forbidden West กันอีกครั้งนะครับในไลฟ์นี้ก็ยังอยู่กับเควสลองอยู่เหมือนเดิมเพราะว่ายิ่งทำมันยิ่งงอกก็จะพยายามทำมันครบๆไปนะฮะหลังจากช่วงท้ายไลฟ์ที่แล้วผมมาเปิดทอร์เน็กไอตัวนี้โอเวอร์ไลฟ์มาแล้วก็เปิดหมอกเปิดพื้นที่ตรงนี้เสร็จเรียบร้อยซึ่งผมก็ไปทำการขี่เจ้าวัวเราเนี่ยปลดล็อกแคมป์ไฟปลดล็อกจุดวาร์ปอะไรเรียบร้อยหมดละรวมถึงไปเคลียร์ไอ้นี่ด้วยแคมป์กบฏคือมันเป็นจุดใหญ่ฮะเป็นแคมป์จุดใหญ่มีทั้งหมดประมาณ6จุดน่าจะใช่5หรือ6นี่แหละ2 3 4 5โอเค5จุดในแผนที่รวมถึงจุดนี้ด้วยแต่นี้กลายเป็นป้อมปราการพวกเผ่าเทนักไปแล้วทีนี้มันก็ได้เบาะแสว่าเราจะได้เบาะแสเกี่ยวกับฐานที่มันสุดท้ายของพวกกบฏซึ่งต้องพาเจ้าเอเลนเพื่อนเราไปทำด้วยผมเลยเต็มตัวแล้วจะพาเอเลนไปด้วยกลับมาที่ฐานโอเคลุย
I should go to my room and check out the focus I found in that rebel camp.
So the old ones painted their faces with something called
ต้องเช็คก่อนต้องเอาของที่ได้มาไปเช็คก่อน
Okay, the focus I got from the Sons of Prometheus is encrypted, but with a little time I should be able to hack it. There, got it.
Aloy, it seems you've recovered some property that doesn't belong to you.
Well, you're not surprised to see
ก็
me?
หวังว่าวันนี้เน็ตมันจะไม่ดาวนะเมื่อวานดาวแล้วมันกระตุกไปเลย
Hardly. When I realized the lone huntress had been raiding Regala's camps, I knew you had escaped. Subtlety is not your strong suit. From now on, I suggest you stay away from rebel operations. You're meddling with something you don't understand.
What I understand, Silence, is that you've doled out machine overrides to dangerous people and stoked up a tribal civil war. Again. I'm gonna put a stop to it.
Fine. Stubbornly blunder ahead as usual. Your efforts will only slow the inevitable. A warning, though. The Sons of Prometheus are very tenacious, and they want your head. There's nothing I can do about that now.
Oh, I'm scared. What will I do without your protection?
You should be scared, Aloy. More than you realize. But I have better things to do than educate you. Best of luck flailing about in the fog of ignorance.
Ow! One of these days, I'm gonna shut that arrogant mouth of his. Permanently. But first I have to figure out why he's doing what he's doing.
โอเคเมื่อกี้แค่มาเคลียร์เบาะแสนะมาเป็นธุระเพราะว่าเราจับพิรุธได้ว่าไอ้พวกบุตรในโพมิทิอุสอะไรเนี่ยมันเกี่ยวข้องกับเจ้าไซเลนต์โอเคเท่านี้มันมีเควสลองอีกอันหนึ่งที่มันปลดล็อกมาน่าจะของเอเลนหรือเปล่าเอาออกก่อนเจ้าเอเลนนั่งอยู่แล้วมันมีเควสอยู่บนหัวฮะ
Welcome back.
I found out more about the Sons of Prometheus. They definitely have a base. It's a place called First Forge. We just have to find it.
First Forge? All right, that's it then. I know where that is.
You found one of them? A Sons of Prometheus operative?
He was posing as a Delver, but my focus locked onto his. When he saw me coming, he ran. I caught up with him, and he tried to crush his focus. But there was still data on it. A bunch of locations and coordinates. One of them was called First Forge. I didn't know what it meant until now.
Nice job.
You know me. Ancient tech expert.
Send me those coordinates, okay?
Now hold on, Aloy. I'm coming with you. Asera is the last of a line of killers that murdered Ursa. And I need to be there when she goes down.
Of course. Send me the location and I'll call you when I'm close.
All right then.
You should know. Silence is involved with the Sons of Prometheus. He's the one who gave them the override tech to begin with.
Why doesn't that surprise me? That's probably all part of some master plan, huh?
At least we know we're good at wrecking those.
Damn straight.
Remember to send me the coordinates to Asera's base. I'll let you know when I'm close by.
I'm sending him now.
ไม่แน่ใจว่าคุยกับเจ้าเอเลนเนี่ยมันจะทำเควสได้เลยหรือเปล่านะเหมือนตอนนี้เรามาบอกข้อมูลมันเฉยๆแต่มันก็ยังไม่แจ้งพิกัดมาให้เราเลยยังไม่ปลดล็อกฮะโอเคงั้นไปทำเควสที่เราทำได้ก่อนมีเควสใหญ่อันนี้เป็นจุดอะไรนะจุดแข่งบัวแข่งม้าแต่ว่าผมไม่ทำละมันค่อนข้างต้องไงเล่นหลายรอบโอเคตรงนี้มีเควสอยู่ประมาณ3เควสเอาไว้ก่อนเดี๋ยวเขาไปจับสัตว์ขี่กันเควสของโซเอาไว้ก่อนเพราะว่ามันทำแล้วมันต้องยังไงมันต้องรอให้มันปลดล็อกให้มันต่อเนื่องกันก่อนไม่ใช่ทางนี้แล้วก็ออกมาผิดทางการจะออกมาฝั่งที่มันมีจุดวาร์ปมันจะได้วาร์ปฟรีๆตอนนี้ไม่ได้ละโอเควาร์ปดิบๆเลยโอเคเรามาอยู่ตรงจุดช่างกู้ซากไอ้เผาจะเรียกเผาหรือเรียกไอ้พวกกลุ่มที่มันกู้ซากนะขอตัวนึงนะแล้วมันก็ไม่เห็นเราด้วยนะโอเคได้แล้วตัวนึงไหนๆก็รู้จุดที่มันเป็นเควสแล้วตรงไหนวะโอเคตรงแคมป์นี้ไม่ใช่สิอันนี้มันแอโร่เฮดอันนี้เควสยาวเราเห็นเป็นเควสยาวเอาไว้ก่อนมันต้องตรงนี้
That Oseram camp Talana and I were trying to find should be around here.
One of our scouts found some ancient ruins southwest of here. Had a look for myself, but came out empty-handed. I can't shake the feeling we missed something. Oh well, must be my disappointment talking.
Maybe you'll have better luck next time.
Still sand.
I could always check out the ruins myself. See if there's anything that the Oseram missed.
But you probably knew that.
Now she's in the wilds, all alone. Forge knows all the things that could kill her out there.
Someone ran off?
I forgot her name.
อันนี้ก็น่าจะเป็นเควสลองนะ
Couldn't tell if she was shy
เคว
or
สลองก็ต้องแบ่ง
scared.
อีกมีสั้นมียาวอีก
All I know is she didn't want anyone near her things.
That's for sure. I was just curious is all. She didn't have to slug me.
Your glass jaw ain't the problem, lugnut. The girl is. All alone in the bush. And this is Tanakh territory.
Which way did she go?
West, up the slope. Look for her if you can.
I will.
Careful now. Girl's maladjusted.
สัญญาณขึ้นสูงโอเคอยู่ใกล้ๆผมว้าร์ปไปได้ตรงนี้ไปเปิดแมปไปแล้วก็ใช้สูตรเดิมอะวาร์ป
The officer on my
Có
man
khoan
said
quay.
someone in their crew ran off in this direction. I should keep my eyes open. Stay back! Fire could do a lot of damage.
ฝั่งนี้อะไม่โดนเลยโอ้โหมีมุดไม่โดนเดี๋ยวมันเนิร์ฟโดนบัฟโดนดีบัฟแล้วเนี่ยหนูไม่แรงเลยทุกทีต้อง400เลยไม่ไหวไม่ไหวไม่โดนเหลือกี่ตัวรีโหลดขากระสุน
I think she's gonna need some backup.
กระสุนนี้ค่อนข้างดีนะยิงดัวแต่มันเบานะแต่ว่าติดคาดระเบิดด้วย
Is it safe? Did they get to it? Please be intact.
มอนค่อนข้างอึดเป็นพิเศษนะโหมดอันตราฮาร์ด
Make
โค
sure
ตรอึด
she's
นะ
okay.
สัญญาณขึ้นสูงอ๋อ
Supply drop 142.
พอจะนึกออกแล้วว่าภารกิจอะไร
All right. Wire the spike is still intact. Rig's still playing. You okay there? You took out those machines. I'm grateful, but you should go now. There's nothing to see here. So this rig of yours, it's receiving sound through that wire from the thing up on the cliff, what you call a spike. But the message is only a fragment, and you're trying to pick up the whole thing? How did you figure all that out? I've learned a few things in my travels. If you want, we could talk about it. Maybe I can help?
ผมว่าอันนี้เควสยาวนะ
You do seem downright knowledgeable. So go ahead. Shoot. How did
เหมือนว่า
you
ต้องไป
first
สำรวจ
hear the
เสาสัญ
message?
ญาณแต่ละจุดบนยอดเขานะ
I
ถ้าจำไม่
used to
ผิด
be a
เควสเนี่ย
smith up in the claim. Wasn't an easy life. A lot of hard work without much to show for it. Then, one day, I heard a whisper coming from a steel rod. Faint, like the last fingers of steam coming off a cooling forge. When I moved the rod around, the whispers got louder. I did some tinkering, built my rig, and did my best to follow that sound. Further west I came, the stronger it got. Then I found that spike up there. When I hooked up my rig, the words were clearer than ever. What do you think the message is? I don't know. There's something sad about it. Feels like it's from one lost soul to another. I'd sure like to know what it means. Your rig's impressive. How does it work? Well, like you said, the spike up there seems to capture the sound. It travels by wire down to my contraption. I put some coils in there and a light sheet of metal that vibrates, making the sound louder. I'm not exactly sure why it works, but it just does. And you set it up out here all alone? I'm not the trusting type. Pretty much everything I do is all alone. You're no ordinary tinker. Didn't used to be a tinker at all. More of a metal worker. Came from Mainspring. I can weld a seam so fine you could barely see it. Not that I ever got any credit for it. You see, up there, you've got to be a man to get ahead. I once had a shot at joining a first-rate crew, one of the best forges in the claim. But I didn't get the job. My own brother wouldn't vouch for me just because I'm of the female persuasion. Anyhow, at least out here I don't have to worry about any Mainspring men talking down to me. Sounds like you're still mad at your brother. Some days I am. Other days, I miss him. He's passed on, you see. He didn't have the guts to go against the blast of the bellows and vouch for a lady. Even his own sister. It was cowardly, and I told him so. In fact, I told him we weren't family no more. But over time, I've had cause to regret it. He wasn't a bad sort. He knew how to make me smile when he wasn't being such a lout. I'm sorry he's gone. Yeah. So am I. Blast it all. Let me have a look at that spike. I might be able to pick up more of that message. How? Let's just say I have a rig of my own. I didn't know Nora were tinkers. They're not, but I am, in a way. Be right back. Well, okay then. I guess. Just follow the wire to the spike at the top.
ตรงนี้กับตรงนี้ไหนสูงกว่ากัน
And please, just don't break anything.
กะจะขึ้นไปที่สูงแล้วก็กระโดดล่อนมาทีหลังเนาะไปหนูวิ่ง
Better get climbing. Gotta give her credit, lugging all that wire up a cliff wall.
อ๋อนึกออกแล้วต้องไปจับสัญญาณเรื่อยๆเลย
There's the spike. Might get better reception if I'm next to it.
During victory. Supply drop beacon. Power. Praise God. The note.
Enduring victory. Interesting. Can't seem to get a fix on where the signal's coming from, though. Well, better let the Tinker know I got a bit more of the message. This ought to be a good shortcut. All this sweat, and I'm still not cooling off.
มันทำทางลงไว้ให้พร้อมเลยแต่ทางขึ้นมีแค่ทางเดียวปีน
Your rig is picking up an old world message. A recording of some kind.
Thought as much. Did you hear more of it?
A bit. It was recorded during the war. A bad one.
Maybe that's why it sounds so darn sad. There's something about it that makes me think of my late brother. May his ashes stay warm in the forge. Not sure why exactly.
I still can't get a fix on the source.
Well, the words grew stronger when I got out here.
What if you moved the rig now? Try to see if you can get a stronger signal elsewhere.
Even if I could dodge the Tenakth and the machines, I can't lose that spike. Nothing else pulls down the words better.
Okay. If it's an old world
เดือย
message,
แหลมคือเสาสัญญาณ
then let's try old world methods.
แต่พวกนี้เรียกว่า
They
เดื
used
อย
to pinpoint signals by listening for them at 3 different spots. The taller the better. And then they combined the information and used it to find the source.
And you can do that.
I think so. But your spike is only one spot. I need 2 more, both up high.
Oh. Well, there's a big bright tower in the Tenakth territory north of here.
Yeah, that should work. I have another spot in mind, near a place I'm camping.
Wait. I don't know your name. Or why you do all of this for someone you just met.
Aloy. And because I want to know what's out there. Same as you.
Selga. And when you find it, Aloy, I'd be eager to hear what it is.
ผมว่าเควสนี้ค่อนข้างยาวอะแต่ไม่ข้ามหรอกโอเคมีจุดให้ไปเยอะอยู่แต่ขอวาร์ปฟรีแล้วกันโอ้ปุ่มกดสำรวจกับปุ่มกิ้งมันปุ่มเดียวกันโอเคมาที่จุดแรกจุดที่1ต้องมาร์คไว้ไม่งั้นไม่ขึ้นอีกไม่ใช่ว่าทำไม่ได้นะเพราะว่าไอ้ตรงต้องเรียกอะไรหมู่บ้านนี้มันก็มี NPC ที่ให้เควสเราอยู่ อ๋อพอจะขึ้นได้อยู่มั้ง
find that signal. Just a little higher.
ปีนขึ้นที่สูงเพื่อมาจับสัญญาณแต่ก็แปลกเนาะเวลาผ่านไปเป็นพันปีสัญญาณมันก็ยังอยู่
Almost there. Okay. Let's see if I can pick up Silga's signal.
Okay.
Supply drop beacon. Power. I'm pretty good. The note. Sorry.
Well, I got more of the message, but not enough to find the source yet. Climbing the mountain where my base is should finish the job. เห็นกองไฟแล้ว นี่แฟดอะไรเนี่ยแฟด3เหรอ1 2 3แฟด4แฟด5โมเดลเดียวกันเป๊ะเลยโอเคจุดต่อมามันบอกว่าอยู่บนยอดเขาของฐานนั่นเหรอโอเคว้าไป
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
If you walk by, you'll miss out on a good trade.
ยังไม่อยากฟังข่าวกอสซิป
This mountain. The southern face is my best bet for a climb if I want to get more of Silga's message. Just gotta look for a path. เราจะปีนตรงไหนมันไม่มีจุดให้ปีนเลยย่องเลือกย่องอะไม่สู้เปลืองกระสุนโอ้จะไม่เห็นละแล้วก็วิ่งมันยิงโอ้มันยิงERPใส่โฟกัสเราใช้โฟกัสไม่ได้ไม่อยากจะสู้อยู่ไหนปะไม่โดนไป400ตาย1โหแล้วมันแจมทีมันแจมนานมากเลยไอ้ ERP โฟกัสเนี่ยกดสแกนอะไรไม่ได้เลยปีนสดๆ ไม่มีไกด์ไลน์ไม่มีอะไรบอก
ต้องไปอีกฝั่งหนึ่ง
This is quite a climb. I have to get higher to try and pinpoint Silga's signal.
มีสโลว์ให้ด้วย
This mountain is tall. Looks like I have company.
ต้องฆ่าด้วยเหรอโอเวอร์ไลท์ไม่ได้นะตามเรื่องอยู่แล้วเฮ้ยมันเมื่อกี้มันมี3 เหลี่ยมขึ้นอันนี้มันกินฮอคนี่เรียกว่าซันวิงร่วงตายที่จะสู้แต่ขี่ไม่ได้นะ
Need to climb higher.
โอเค
Okay, pick up the signal. Where's the best spot? I should try to find a good spot to pick up Silga's message.
Stark 142 to Enduring Victory, Reno. Supply drop beacon echo. Paul, I'm praying you get this safely. I left a note for you inside.
There. Found the signal's origin. It's not too far from here. I just need to get to it.
โอเคได้พิกัดอยู่ตรงนี้ยังไม่ได้ไปเนาะทางไหนใกล้กว่ากันนี่จำได้มันมีตัวเฝ้าของอยู่ด้วยนะมีโต๊ะโอเคเท่านี้ก่อน
My focus is picking up the signal that Silka found. I want to clear out the machines before I can look for the source. Machine and shrink
แค่
off.
ทางคาดน้ำเรามีน้ำไหมเนี่ยไม่มีเลยมีแต่ไฟกรดงั้นก็เจาะถังมันเปิดดูครับตัวผูกไปแล้วอย่ามาทางนี้เดี๋ยวโดนม้าตัวผูกไปแล้วสอย400ทันไหมเนี่ยจะได้คลอดมีลาเวนเจอร์ด้วยเหรอยิงให้เอาไม่ปล่อยอ่ะปัดโถกระโดดใส่เลยเนาะฮะโอ้ 2,000 เต็มหน้าตายเลยโอ้เมื่อกี้มันระเบิดไอ้ถังวัตถุดิบมันระเบิดนกอะไรตายเรียบเลยสัญญาณอยู่ตรงนี้
Now, how to get to you? But I'll need to deal with these machines first. อยู่นิ่งๆสิวะยังไม่หมดเดี๋ยวยังขึ้นสังหารอยู่มาจน
มืดแล้วยังไม่ได้เข้าเลยตรงไหนมาหมดแล้วเนี่ยเหลืออีกตัวหนึ่ง
Time to find my way to the signal source.
โอ้ดินเนี่ยระเบิดโอเคแล้วเกมนี้คือไม่มีไฟฉายมีแต่สแกนแล้วมันเจอเก็บไปแล้ว
Right into the water. There you are. Now, what's inside?
เครื่องส่งสัญญาณ
Paul, I couldn't raise you via focus. I hope this gets to you. Looking for the stand at the railway line. Just wanted you to know that all the bitterness is water under the bridge.I only remember the good things, and I'll think about them when the darkness comes.
Sounds like she really
อ๋อ
cared
แล้วก็
about
เข้าทางนี้ได้นี่หว่า
Silga will
แล้ว
know
งัดหิน
about
เข้าไป
this.
เลย
And she'll definitely be interested in the transmitter inside that's been sending the message.
โอเคจบเควสวาร์ปกลับไปส่งเควสเควสแรกกินเวลาไปเท่าไหร่เกือบครึ่งชั่วโมงได้ไหม
Aloy, the words stopped coming from the spike. What happened?
This is what was speaking to your rig. It's old world equipment used for communicating over long distances. The message must have shut off when I took it, but I heard the note the voice was talking about.
What was it?
During an ancient war, a woman was trying to deliver supplies to a man she knew. She wanted him to know that their past disagreements didn't matter in the big picture. That she'd be thinking of him when the end came.
Oh. I guess she and I are kin, of a sort. I wish I could give my brother a message like that. Tell him that I forgave him. He would have wanted that. I know. This man, the old one, Did he ever hear the message?
I don't think so.
I guess that's often the way of it then. But still, with the power of that device you found, the sender had hope that he might have heard it. What a feat! To send messages near and far. Can I keep this? It's a treasure.
Of course.
Thank you. Sometimes people don't ever get to hear what they should. But with this thing, maybe I can get them talking to one another. From Mainspring all the way to who knows where.
Hey, I found a few more things in the supply cache. Might be able to make something out of them. Can I use your workbench?
Sure, yeah, right over there. Anytime, Aloy. It's all yours.
I think I know just what to do with these parts.
เครื่องยิงหอกสปินทอนก็อาวุธนะแต่ว่าเราน่าจะมีอยู่ในคลังอยู่แล้วโอเคจบไปเควสหนึ่ง
Can't wait to try it.
Now, what secrets does this transmitter thing hold? I'll bet I can use it to put words of my own into the air.
โอเคจบไปเควสที่2หรือเปล่าเพราะว่าเควสที่2นะเพราะอันแรกคือไปคุยกับเอเลนเฉยๆไปส่งข้อความให้เอเลนไปตามหาพิกัดสุดท้ายของพวกไอออสเซรามที่จับหุ่นยนต์โอเวอร์ไลท์ก็เร่งเวลาหน่อยมันคืออะไรตรงนี้ขนมปังเหรอด้วง โหตัวเบิ่มเริ่มเลยไม่เอาสิเราจะทำเควสอื่นก่อน
Oseram camp Talana and I were trying to find should be around here.
You're not the only one, but you probably knew that.
Are you lost?
Spark to steel. Aren't you a jewel in a junk heap?
Excuse me?
Hold the hammer? I know you. You're that Nora. The savior. My savior. Right in the nick of time. The name's Poor Guff Delvesman, chief delver and leader of Poor Guff's expeditioners and purveyors of fine delve wares.
What am I saving you from, exactly?
Death and despair, my steel flame friend. See, this grand expedition here has had a minor setback. Not far from here, there's a secret tunnel. A passage of the old ones, lost and then found. Me and half the crew came through first. The other half was supposed to follow right after. But days later, only one man turned up, shivering like a frog in chill water. Only thing we got out of him was that death and darkness chased them as the tunnel collapsed. Died with his eyes wide, he did.
I've been to the tunnel's eastern side. The way was blocked by rubble. There was also a body, one of your delvers, I guess, but no sign of the rest of the crew.
Keep your voice down, will you? The rest of the crew's already spooked. They're refusing to press on with the delve until they're assured a way out of here.
You lost half your crew and you're worried about the delve.
We gotta make their sacrifice worth something, right? And besides, now that you're here, Maybe our sand-stranded days are over. Help me get that tunnel reopened, and I'll cut you in on the Delver's fee. What do you say?
งั้นผมเลือกคุยให้หมดนะ จะได้เก็บ
Was there
ข้อ
a
มูลให้ครบ
carja
ไปเลย
traveling with your expedition? A man by the name of Amatis?
We always pick up a few travelers on the road. A Kaja here, Banuk there. Never learn their names, though. They don't stick around long. But I have a scout who might know. Likes the whole getting to know people thing. He's right over there, chatting up that Kaja huntress. Don't remember her joining the delve either.
Thanks. So this camp, it's your base of operations?
What operations? The plan was to move further south once the rest of the expedition joined us. The delve is right out beyond those dunes. But now the crew refuses to budge until this tunnel mess gets sorted out. They've even given this place a name. Camp Nowhere. I think they're mocking me.
Yeah, I think they are. How did you learn about this secret tunnel?
The art of the delve, of course. A delver's only as good as his nose sense for good sights. All right, fine. I heard about 3 Osram who knew a way to bypass those bloodthirsty Tanakh. Tap the untouched delves of the West. So then I may have employed someone with the know-how for finding and following.
A spy.
Look, if the rumors are true, there's enough delving to employ a dozen operations. But someone has to take the first plunge, establish a base camp, set up a reliable supply route, guard the site against machines.
Figures the Osram would turn sand into shards, I guess.
Exactly.
What do you know about this area?
Well, north of here you got those vicious Tanakh. I heard rumor they drink blood instead of water. That's how they survive this wasteland. And south, it has it all. Death, desert, and the delve. Imagine, if you will, a vast grave of the old ones. Ruins of twisted metal concealed by the sands. All guarded by machines. So fierce that you'll wish you had a flock of glinthawks swooping down on you instead. Not even the Tanakh venture into the ruins' depths. Only the bravest explorers dare enter.
Like yourself.
Of course. Eventually.
Care to explain why I found a bunch of Osram nearby trying to strip a tall neck for parts?
You don't say. So out of all the untouched delves in this desert, they went after a tall neck instead? Guess they weren't that bright after all.
Weren't they part of your expedition?
That's what I thought. But no sooner we got out of this side of the tunnel, they struck out on their own. Turns out, they only joined so they could learn the tunnel's location.
Looks like the secret stayed with them to the grave. They were killed by machines.
Ha! So they got what was owed. Serves them right for meddling with the gentle old tall neck.
I'll see what I can do about the tunnel.
Ha ha! My savior.
For the crew trapped here with you, not your delve.
One and the same.
That it? Over there?
That it is. Oh, and while you're at it, would you mind keeping an eye out for my lockbox? The second crew was supposed to bring the rest of the supplies and belongings. I'd hate to lose it to the wilds. It was hand-carved by my dear old ma.
I'll bring it back if I find it.
I'd appreciate it. Good luck, Still Flame.
Feeling bold, there's a Tanakh outpost nearby. The rebel kind.
ภารกิจนะเอาให้คุ้ม อ๋อ นึกออกแล้ว มันเชื่อมกัน เป็นทางลัดทะลุผ่านจากตรงนี้มาตรงนี้แล้วตรงนี้เป็นร้านโล่งๆแล้วก็มาเจาะตรงนี้ผ่านมาตรงนี้ที่ว่าเคยไปทำเควสที่ว่าไปเจอไอ้เต่าไอ้หุ่นยนต์เต่าอะเชลสแนปเปอร์อะไรอะแล้วจะมีประตูที่เราไม่รู้รหัสโอเคนี่คือเปิดทางแต่เราก็ไม่ได้ใช้ดีสุดท้ายเราก็วาร์ปนะนี่คือมันให้เรามาสำรวจเส้นทางเฉยเกือบลืมเติมเสบียงครับกระสุน
That tunnel looks solid. Whatever collapsed it isn't massive.
Eat boar stew one more time.
Looking sharp as ever.
All right.
ผมอยากเปลี่ยนสัตว์ขี่นะเอามาเป็นไอ้พวกเนี้ยไอ้ดิซันแบ็กเนี่ยหมูป่ามันเห็นโอ้ไม่มันกดได้หรอกพี่นี่ก่อนเสียดายกดได้เมื่อกี้มาขึ้นให้กดแล้ว
Here's the entrance to the tunnel Corbin mentioned. I need to find his missing expedition. And clear a path back east. Tunnel's blocked. And no sign of the missing expedition. I need to find a way to get further in. Should be able to blow up that fire beam. This. There's someone still alive in here.
So you're real. Thought I was dreaming.
What happened to you?
A terror in the dark. The world shuddered.
A machine?
Never got a look. The caravan. We all ran. Everything collapsed. Crawled here. Couldn't escape. Did anyone make it out? And find the first caravan?
Yes. Someone did.
Good. At least I'm not alone.
Rest easy now. Sounds like something big attacked the missing expedition. I better press on. Don't like the sound of that. Burrowers. More of Porker's missing expedition. Shotgun won't do much.
โอ้โหแล้วข้างหลังใครว่ายอดโอ้สองตัว
She's calling backup.
ตัว
It's down.
โดนสินั่นแหละสองตัวแท็กกูโอ้โหเล็งแล้วไม่ยิงมันไม่มั่นใจ โ
room.
โอเคผ่าน
She said they were attacked by some kind of terror. I don't think it was these burrowers.
งัดได้ละตรงปลายทางก็มีแขกรอรับเราอยู่อ๋อไอตัวนี้อีกอะก็น่ารำคาญเลยไอตัวขุดดินเนี่ยล็อกเบเกอร์แพ้อะไรแพ้น้ำแข็งเรามีน้ำแข็งไหมมีระเบิดไปกินมีสกิลของด้วยแข็งแล้วสิแข็งแล้วสิไม่สองชาร์จละไปสองชาร์จอ๋อมันก็แย่แล้วตาย
Well, that's one rock breaker that won't be troubling anyone anymore. The author must have entered the canyon on the eastern side. I better take a look.
แล้วอัพโกดคืออัพเฉยๆฮะไม่มีอะไรให้
Those carts must be the supplies the second crew was supposed to bring over.
อัพแบบแล้วอัพบอกให้รู้ว่าหรือว่าอัพเฉยๆแต่ไม่มีสแตทไม่มีแต้มสกิลอะไรให้หรอกเพราะมันตันหมดแล้วอ๋อได้ชุดแต่ว่าชุดเรามีอยู่แล้วเราเก็บไม่ได้
Forgive's lockbox. I should take it back to him.
โอเคจากเมื่อกี้เรามาจากทางนี้ทะลุมานี่คราวนี้จะเปิดทางมาตรงจุดนี้
That wall looks like it came down when the rockbreaker attacked. They must have trapped the Osram in the canyon. The rest must have run into the western tunnel. Gonna get to the other side. I should be able to blow this up, clear the debris.
2054โอเคมาถึงรหัสประตูไอ้อีกฝั่งหนึ่งไม่โดนเหรอ
Hitting those blaze barrels with fire ammo should do the trick.
กระสุนไฟโหเปลืองอะ
The tunnel should be clear now. I better let Korgif know. I didn't see a car jam among the dead. Maybe Jelana's friend made it through. Got it.
โอเคเปิดประตูที่เปิดไม่ได้ไปแล้ว
I think I'm back in no man's land.
โอเคฮะวาร์ปกลับ
That Osram camp Jelana and I were trying to find should be around here.
You're back. How's that tunnel looking?
I found the rest of your crew. One of them was still alive. For a while, anyway. Turns out a rockbreaker attacked them as they were making their way through.
Poor Saz. Many roads lead to a Delver's End, but that's got to be one of the worst.
Well, I took care of the rockbreaker. The way's clear now.
Ha ha! I knew you could do it. And, you didn't happen to find my lockbox now, did you?
Here you go.
Spark in the dark. Is there nothing you can't do?
ยังไม่จบ อยู่ไอ้กล่องเนี้ยไอ้กล่องนี้ต้องเอากล่องไปส่งให้น้องสาวมันได้ยังไงเขาจำได้ยังลางๆอยู่
Now that the threat's gone, I'll have the tunnel shored up and cleared out. Then I can send for another crew, get this expedition going proper like. Ah! Onwards to the delve.
โอเคภารกิจลองเสร็จสิ้น
If I have to eat more stew one more
ให้มาทำไมก็ไม่รู้นะไอ้แต้มสกิล35%โอเคเหลือภารกิจอะไรบ้างอยู่ใกล้ๆนี่แหละเยเทเลน่ายืนคุยอยู่แต่ผมคิดอยู่ว่าจะไปตรงไหนก่อนทำเลยแล้วกันไหนๆก็มาแล้วหีบอยู่ไหน
Oi, flag.
Oh, I can use your insights later on.
Talana, glad to see you made it.
Thanks to the secret passage through your base. It was quite a sight.
Secret passage? Don't let the others hear you say that, or you'll have a lot of Oseram knocking at your door.
And you are?
This is Raggard. He's a scout with this caravan. He says Amadis was here.
He joined up with our expedition right before he went through the tunnel. After we made camp here, I set out to do some scouting. I also made peace offerings to the Tanakh for trespassing in their territory. Amadis wanted me to ask around about some place called the Rot.
What did you find out?
Most I learned was that it's where the Tanakh took their prisoners. Somewhere far to the west near Thornmarsh, the lowland clan's capital. He set out to find it not long after.
On his own?
I tried to warn him, but he was dead set on going.
Did Amadis say anything about why he was heading to the Rot?
Afraid not. He was a man of few words.
Sounds like him. Did he look okay to you?
More or less. He seemed shaken when we learned the tunnel had collapsed behind us. But then again, so was everyone around here.
So you're a scout for this crew. Anything I should know about the area?
Where to start? Down south, we got a trio of Oseram trying to delve into the ruins in the sand.
There are more of you?
They're the ones we followed out here in the first place. And then there are all the other folk who broke away as soon as we got to this side of the tunnel. Salvagers, explorers, all sorts of daring venturers.
Just how many of you were there?
Enough to lose track, that's for sure. I've also spotted some rebels a while back, too. Seems like they've been patrolling the desert. Heard all about the rebellion from the Tanakh up in Scalding Spear. That's the Desert Clan's capital, north of here.
Sounds like you've really gotten to know the area.
It's what I do.
Thanks, Raggart. This has been helpful.
Hope you find him.
Okay, I'll head for Thornmarsh. Meet me there.
Hold on.
What?
You're willing to go to the ends of Tanakh's territory to find this guy. No hesitation.
Of course, he's one man alone in the Forbidden West. I'm just worried about him.
I think it's more than that. I'll meet you near the lowland capital. But then, you're going to tell me who Amadis really is.
Fine. I'll lay low, north of the village. See you there.
เควสนี้เดินทางไกลเลย
I'm cooking my armor in this heat.
โอเคงั้นเปลี่ยนชุดให้ก่อนข้ามโลกมาเลยเทราน่าเทนาโลทำไมเควสมันอยู่ใกล้ๆกันเราวาร์ปลงตรงนี้ได้หรือใกล้กว่าก็คือตรงนี้เนี่ยเปิดแมปของจริงเลยเนี่ยโถเพิ่งมา
Hit her again!
Those Tanakh soldiers are attacking the rebels. I think he used some help.
Where's the rebellion?
มันจะสงครามระหว่างเผ่าอีกมันโดนตรงขาแล้ว
I lost track of her!
หมดยังมันยืนนิ่งเลยบักแบบล่วงยิงทำไมแท่งแต่เปิงกระสุนมากมาย
With every battle won, we aid Chief Hikaro's mission for peace. We'll make sure the lowlands are free of the enemy soon enough. The 10 saw us to victory today.
เรามีเครื่องหมายให้คุยแต่คุยเลยไม่ได้อะไรเลย
With every battle won, we aid Chief Hikaro's mission for peace.
โอเคเบื่อเวลาที่ว่ามันเปลี่ยนอะไรแล้วกดใช้เลยนี่แหละมันเปลี่ยนไอเทมในแถบเมนูแล้วไปกดใช้ทันทีอย่างเงี้ยไปตามทางนี้เป็นหมู่บ้านนะฟอร์เอทโอเคปลดล็อกให้แล้ว
Hunt will be over quicker if I use plasma ammo.โหเพียบเลยมีไฟล์คอด้วย
thorn marsh. Quite a sight, isn't it? Never thought I'd find myself this deep into Nocte territory.
Have you run into any trouble?
I've been keeping my head down. Had to duck into the swamps a couple of times to avoid Tanakh patrols.
Well, I'm here now, so spill it. Who is Amadis, really?
We met out in the wilds, after I was wounded on a hunt. He healed me, then helped me put a stop to a hunter-killer machine that was threatening a nearby village. At first, he thought I was just another hunter from the lodge who only cared about the biggest machine trophy. And I thought he was just a grouchy hermit living in the woods. But then he trusted me with the truth, told me how the Red Raids took everything from him. Seeing that side of him, I don't know, changed things.
You love him, don't you?
I think I might, yeah.
Then why did you part ways?
When he told me how he failed to save the woman from his past, I told him how I made peace with my father and brother's deaths. He realized he needed to do the same on his own.
Wait. When we searched that Red Raid's battlefield together, you said he'd lost someone close to him there. I thought you meant a fellow soldier.
She was. Women aren't allowed to serve in the Karja army, but Nessa disguised herself so she could. Amadis kept her secret. When he left to come out west, he promised he'd send word that he was all right, but his letter never came.
So you set out to find him.
And when we do, I'll have words for him for leading us on this wild goose chase.
Well, at least I kind of understand now. Amadis thought Nessa died on the battlefield, but when he learned that the Tanakhs took prisoners back west, he kept going. So I guess now we find this prison, Barat.
I did some scouting while I was waiting. I think I might have found the way.
Lead on then.
โอเคชุดนี้ชุดที่เอลอยใส่เนี่ย
I doubt it. Any Karja prisoners from
เป็น
the
ชุด
Red
ที่ผม
Raids
ใช้
have been killed or
จน
returned
จบ
home.
เกมนะในรอบเล่นครั้งแรก
What's Amadis after?
ซึ่งโอเคเปิดให้ดูผมอัปเกรดเต็มทุกอย่างรวมถึงใส่คอยบวกป้องกันทั้งทุกอย่าง 3% นะก็ไม่รู้ว่าไปเก็บมาจากไหนเหมือนกันเปิดเจอผมก็ใส่ไป
Just needs to know.
ชุดเดียวเลยชุดอื่นผมไม่ใส่ชุดนี้ชุดเดียวเลยแน่นอนมาเควสยังไงก็ต้องมีบวก
I can refill my pouch with these later.
Over here, you flaming hunk of crap.
That's him.
Fire claws right on his heels.
There's no match for it alone. Come on.
ปลายคอไอหมีคลั่งแพ้อะไร
Got your
วะ
back.
แพ้น้ำแข็ง
Not now.
แล้วยิงกว่าจะติดสถานะติดแล้วระเบิดหัวเนี่ยระเบิดตัวจุดอ่อนอยู่ทั้งขาติดหินเนี่ยใครมาวางกับดักไว้วางไว้แต่มันไม่โดนมันก็เท่านั้นกับดักอะโดนก็ไม่เห็นว่าเป็นไรเด็กโคตรถึก ว่าดีกว่ายิงมันก็อยากยิงเหมือนน้ำแข็งแต่มันไม่ติดมันจะติดเกราะเข้าว่าไอผิวหนังชั้นนอกมันเป็นเกราะหมดเลยนะไอตัวเนี้ยต้องยิงให้ชิ้นส่วนแม่งหลุดออกให้หมดก่อนเราจะเจอกล้ามเนื้อมันแล้วจะเข้าเนื้อเต็มๆซึ่งปกติมันก็อึดอยู่แล้วนะมาเจอแบบโหมดอันตรฮาร์ดแล้วโคตรอึดเลย
Talana,
You were supposed to let me know you were okay.
I was going to send the message right after I crossed into the desert with an Oseram caravan. But when it became clear that the tunnel had collapsed behind us, I figured the only thing I could do was press on. Seeing as you found a way out here, however, clearly I was wrong. I'm sorry. The last thing I wanted was to worry you.
So, you must be Amatis.
And you must be Aloy. Talana's told me a lot about you. And I guess you must know about me.
A little. We know you're headed for the rot. But where are you hoping to find there?
A clue. Or a shred of one. Anything about Ness's fate. Maybe she died on the battlefield. Or maybe she wasted away in that prison. Either way, I have to know.
Talana told me about you and Nessa during the Red Raids. That you kept her secret.
We were both assigned to the Southern Spear Division. Our orders were to push into Tanakh territory through the tunnel. She was proud to serve the Sundan at first. But as the atrocities mounted, we both saw the raids for what they were.
And the two of you grew close?
We did what we could to protect innocent lives. It felt like we were the only ones who objected to the slaughter. And yes, we were close. Until the Battle of the Burning Blooms.
What happened at the Battle of the Burning
เรื่องแปลกคือไอ้สองคนนี้เป็นเผ่าคาจานะมีข้อพิพาทอยู่กับพวกเทนักถ้าเกิดเจอพวกเทนักเจอระหว่างทางนี้โดนฆ่าอย่างเดียวแต่ก็ยังรอดมาได้สองคนนี้ถือว่าเก่งพอตัวเลย
In self-defense.
It was still murder. I was condemned, but I thought at least I could still save Nessa. I was too late. By the time I got to the battle, the fields were already burning. Our soldiers slaughtered or missing. What's more, the commander I had killed was from a powerful noble house. They put a bounty on my head. Been on the run ever since.
But the Red Raids are long over. Sun King Avad would pardon you if he knew.
The Sun King can't help me.
A pardon from Avad won't stop bounty hunters eager to claim their prize.
So, you and Talana, sounds like the two of you had an adventure out in the wilds.
Claw Striders, a hunter-killer, mercenaries, a shell snapper. Nothing could get in her way.
A scruffy hermit in the woods certainly tried.
That was foolish of him, in hindsight.
Well, we're here now, so let's head to the rot.
I can't ask you to come with me. I feel bad enough you've come this far.
I didn't come all this way just to leave you now. We'll see this through together.
I know better than to try to talk you out of it. Come then. The rot's not far. The rot's along the shore, but we'll have to stick to the woods to avoid being seen.
How did you find it?
I overheard a Tanakh patrol from the nearby village talking about it.
ผมพลาด ผมไม่ได้เช็คตารางแข่งโดตา
What were you gonna do if we hadn't found you? Take it on alone?
โอเคค่อยไปดูย้อนหลัง
I only need to question one guard. Figured I'd grab someone when they're by themselves.
Gets from my stash when I... Well, now you have us.
We're getting close.
ผมมากลางคืนก็
Just a little further. There it is. The rock.
Those are Regala's rebels. They're waging civil war against the rest of the Tenakth. They must have taken over the prison.
Then they would have killed any of the guards. They were my last hope of finding out if Nessa was there.
Maybe not. There might still be some clue inside.
Even after all this time?
Aloy can see much more than you or I.
Then let's do it. Any scrap of hope is better than nothing.
We'll have to find another way in. The front gate looks impenetrable.
And there's no way we're scaling those walls.
You two stay here. I'll see if I can find another way in and get that gate open. I should check around the sides. Might be a way in from the water.
Don't worry about us. Get that gate open.
อันนี้จำได้เพราะว่าน้องชายผมเพิ่งเล่นถึงตรงจุดเนี้ยแล้วมันไม่ผ่านไงผมก็มานั่งดูมันเล่นแล้วผมก็โอเคพอแนวทางได้พอจำได้ว่าทางเข้ามาอยู่ทางนี้พระอาทิตย์กำลังจะตกดินกำลังสวยแสงไม่ใส่เกราะก็โดนสิต้องยิงหัว2 ทีกว่าจะตายเปิดประตูให้เพื่อนเราอะสู้คนเดียวไม่ไหวเปลืองกระสุนต้องยิงโล่จริงกี่ตัววะนะ
Gotta get to the main gate to look too long.
ดูมันบั๊กตายยังน่ะมูนวอล์กไปไหนล่ะ ดูมันมูนวอล์กติดผนังแล้วโอเคโอ้ไม่ใส่เกาะหัวก็โดนสิดูยิงหัว1 นัดไม่ตายต้อง2 นัด โอ้นี่ติดเกาะอ๋อมีโยนกระสุนให้ด้วยยิงทุกชิ้น
As soon as the coast is clear.
Between you and me, open fire! Quick.
เห็นปะสองตัวนี้ใช้ได้จับบังมันบังกระสุน
Now this'll do some damage.
ตัวมันตรงไหนวะเนี่ยโอเคผ่าน
End of the line, Outlanders.
That device is gonna call a machine.
ในคัตซีนยิงทีเดียวตายอะแต่ของจริงยิงเป็น10 ทีไม่เล่นตัวน้ำไม่เอาโอ้ใครยิงปลดเนี่ยขอบใจมากเลยตี ดูไม่รู้เรื่อง ขอทิ้งระยะหน่อยขอทิ้งระยะหน่อยปิดเกาะปิดเกาะอีกแล้ว1,068
All right, I think that's the end of it.
Hear that?
Here. Door's locked, but that last rebel had a key on it.
Freed by Karja? Have we not been humiliated enough?
It's not their fault you were locked up in your own prison.
I'm looking for information about a Karja soldier. She might have been a prisoner here 5 years back. Her name was Nessa.
The Karja Nessa was here. I killed her myself.
Nessa.
I'll handle this. Go secure the grounds.
มาทรงเดียวกับเจ้าฟาชาร์ปนะ
It's you, isn't it?
ที่ว่าเป็นคาจาแต่ว่าสุดท้ายได้เข้าร่วมเป็นเผ่าแทนนะ
It's
Why?
Rataka.
Let me get this straight. You were Nessa. You were brought here as a prisoner during the Red Raids and then became Tenakth?
The Karja forbid women from military service. I lived my life pretending, ashamed of who I really was. But the Tenakth measure a soldier only by their strength and resolve. So I took my place among them.
Nessa. Rataka. I've mourned you for 5 years. Why didn't you let me know you were alive?
I had a new life. I wasn't going back. Not even for you, Amadis.
The way Amadis talked about your time together, I thought you'd still care about him.
It was 5 years ago.
I didn't abandon you. Before the battle, I tried to get Godiah to call off the attack, but of course, he didn't listen. I ended up killing him.
Then he got what he deserved.
I ran for the battlefield to find you. But you were already gone by the time I got there.
I didn't know. But even if I did, I mourned you, and then I moved on.
If you were brought here as a prisoner, how did you become Tenakth?
I knew it was only a matter of time before the Tenakth killed me and the others who were held captive. But one day, one of their soldiers stopped in front of my cell, asked how a woman had ended up fighting for the Mad Sun King. As he spoke, I realized he was once Karja.
Vashav.
I heard how he fell at the embassy. He deserved a better death than that. The other prisoners he condemned to death, but he convinced the Tenakth to let me fight for my life. I won through blood and blade. I became Rataka and never looked back.
You were willing to wear a disguise so that you could serve in the Karja army. Do you miss being Karja at all?
No. The Red Raids showed me there was no honor in fighting for the Karja. And when my comrades and I were brought here as prisoners, we knew no one would ever come for us.
I would have, had I known.
It's better this way. Beneath my Karja armor, I found I had the blood of a Tenakth.
So if you became Tenakth, how did you end up as a prisoner here again?
My squad was ordered to retake the rot from Regala's rebels. We failed.
Considering how much Regala seems to hate the Karja, I'm surprised her rebels let you live.
You're right. I'd be dead if they knew. But few Tenakths remember who I once was.
What will you do now?
You've taken back the rot. My squad will ensure it stays that way.
So this is it? After everything we've been through, this is goodbye.
It has to be. My place will always be here, and yours is back east. I'm sorry that you've suffered. You deserve better than how the last 5 years have treated you. I'll make sure you're granted safe passage out of the lowland. Consider it Nessa's final farewell.
เผ่าเทนานี่ทรงผมแบบอีโมพังกันทุกคนเลยผู้หญิง
At least now you know the
ไม่
truth.
โมฮอคก็ดับเบิลโมฮอค
Somehow it hurts worse. You must think I'm an idiot.
No, I just think you have a lot to figure out. I'll take you back east to the Sendem. After that, I don't know.
Talana, I understand. I'm sorry it came to this.
Me too. Give me an Aloy a moment.
Are you alright?
To be honest, no.
What's going to happen between you two?
I'm not sure. He clearly has a lot more feelings to sort through. And I won't be anyone's
เมื่อกี้
second
ฟอนต์มันตก
I
ไป
want
ตัว
you
เล
to
ย
have this.
ไม่ตกเกิน
You're seeing this through with me. No hawk could ask for a better thrush. Or a better friend.
So, I guess this is it then. You're heading back east.
I think I'll hang around Barren Light for a while before returning to Meridian. If you find yourself back that way, look for me there.
I will. Safe travels, Talana.
Okay, จบไป1 เควสครับ
Maybe I should check in with her the next time I'm at Barren Light. Seems like she could use a shoulder to lean on.
ซากไอตัวเนสซีตัวโคตรใหญ่โอเคเควสลองที่ไปรับมาจากการฟังข่าวลือครบหมดแล้วธุระปะปังก็ไม่เหลืองั้นก็เหลือตามจุดที่เรายังไม่ได้ไปคุยซึ่งที่นึกออกคือมี1ตรงนี้โอเคแล้วก่อนอื่นไปเลื่อนเป็นเวลากลางวันก่อน8,000อย่างที่ผมบ่นบ่อยๆนะคือคราฟที่โต๊ะเนี่ยมันจะถูกกว่าฮะคราฟที่โต๊ะนี่ใช้วัตถุดิบน้อยกว่าคราฟสดๆโอเคเร่งเวลาพวกนี้ผ่านหมดแล้วไอ้ตรงนี้ปรมาจารย์หลุมยังไม่ทำก็จะเหลือเควสที่มันปลดล็อกแล้วก็มีเควสของโซที่ฐานแต่เควสของโซนี่ก็ทำแล้วมันก็ยังไม่จบทีเดียวมันต้องรอปลดล็อกตามความคืบหน้าของเนื้อเรื่องอีกงั้นมาทำเควสของป้านายพลเผ่าเทนักเควสไปช่วยหลานแกนะผมจำไม่ผิดนะไหนๆก็มาเทนักเปลี่ยนชุดผมชอบชุดนี้เพราะเนี่ยลายสักสีแดงนี่แหละ
Aloy, a word, if you will?
ป้าแกชวนเราคุยตั้งแต่ตอนจบเควสอะไรนะเควสฟ้าถล่มกับพิธีคุณรุตอะ
Blood of the Ten, Aloy. Regala denied. The truth of the visions revealed. I doubt you have enough skin to mark all your deeds.
We'll just have to remember them then.
Well, thanks to you, the chief still lives. And hope remains. But that's not why I wanted to speak with you. I need a favor. A personal one. My grandson, Cavo. He was not counted among the dead, which means he must still be with Regala's remaining forces.
He was taken prisoner.
No. He joined them willingly. Like many young soldiers who seek to mark their skin with distinguished deeds. I must search for him. Convince him to come home. Chief Hikaru cannot spare any soldiers for this task, so my blade is alone in this. Unless you'd be willing to join me. I know it is much to ask after all you've done for us. But Cavo is the last of my blood.
What made Cavo join Regala's rebellion?
For some, Regala represents a chance of vengeance against the Karja. During the Red Raids, it wasn't easy to turn the clans back at Barren Light. Many wanted to pursue the Karja all the way to Meridian.
So when Regala attacked the embassy, they took it as a call to arms.
Yes. But others, the young especially, care only about the glory they think they'll earn by hunting an age-old enemy. As for Cavo, it was probably a bit of both. And a youthful desire for a cause to get the blood burning. Nothing I said could stop him.
So if Cavo didn't listen to you when he joined the rebels, what makes you think he will now?
Cavo was too young to fight during the Red Raids. War was a stranger to him. But he must have experienced the suffering it brings by now. He will listen. He must. I just have to find him before it's too late.
You said Cavo's your last living relative?
Yes. Before Chief Hikaru, the clans warred constantly with each other. Every skirmish claimed another comrade. One by one, I buried my children. And then their children.
I'm sorry.
I tried to vent my grief on the battlefield, but I never found comfort there. Only in the wisdom of the visions. And even so, I still couldn't prevent Cavo from following the trail of blood.
If Cavo joined Regala's rebellion of his own accord, will Hikaru let him back into the tribe?
The chief knows the value of mercy, and the toll of unending bloodshed. It's the rest of the tribe I'm more concerned about. They won't quickly accept someone who betrayed them. Even with my support, it won't be easy.
But you have to try. I'll help you find your grandson, if I can.
อันนี้
Where do we start?
ผมว่าต้องได้วิ่งเปิดแมปเป็นแน่เลย
reported Cavo's squad left one of Regala's outposts in the hills to the south. His squad never returned, but the scouts also spotted one of our own being held captive there.
So we'll start at the outpost. If we free the prisoner, maybe they'll know where Cavo's squad went.
Shall we head out?
ไปเลยเฮ้ยมันจะวาร์ปไปเลยมั้ย
I have some other things to take care of first.
เดี๋ยววิ่งไปเจอเอาดีกว่า
I'll wait for you on the hill crest southeast of the grove. We'll make our way to the outpost from there. Until then, strike true.
เลือดแลกเลือดภารกิจลอง
I know. As soon as I get leave, I'm heading over to train.
You train in the arena.
Then I'm ready for the next cool move.
สตามิน่าไอ้ขวดสตามิน่านี้ไม่ค่อยได้ใช้แต่เลือดเดี๋ยวเอาออกกันดีกว่าขอลาจากหีบแป๊บนึงฮะ โอเคอธิบายสตามิน่าคือท่าพิเศษเป็นท่าโจมตีพิเศษเหมือนสกิลของอาวุธชิ้นนั้นนะอย่างธนูที่ผมใช้ในธนูแม่นยำนี่ก็เป็นสกิลชาร์จช็อตชาร์จยิงแล้วมันจะแรงขึ้นนะแล้วก็ไอขีดเหลืองๆนี่แหละขีดเหลืองๆที่อยู่เหนือขีดม่วงนะขีดม่วงคือท่าไม่ตายแล้วแต่สายสกิลที่เราจะติดตั้งทรัพยากรเครื่องมือสิใช่เก็บให้หมดปัทโธโอเคเต็มในเมื่อเราหลบไม่เก่งโดนนัวบ่อยๆงั้นพกเลือดไป8 ขวดโอเคป้าเขานัดเราเจอที่ไหนฮิวเคลสใกล้ๆนี่เองขี่กระทิงไปอยู่ไหนไอ้หนูตรงไปชนต้นไม้
Aloy, the outpost is just over there. Are you ready?
The rebels aren't going to give up without a fight.
Then we'll have to give them one. The bloodshed won't end until Regala is defeated. What matters is their prisoner Nakala. Maybe she knows where Kavo's squad went.
Okay, let's head in then.
Okay. ต้องระเบิดค่ายกบฏใช่ไหมเนี่ยรอจังหวะเดี๋ยวไปสเตล
That's a rebel outpost. We'll have to find whoever's in charge and take them out.
Come, Aloy. Back to the task at hand.
อ้าวแล้วนี่ไม่ใช่แคมป์มันเหรออ๋อนี่แท็กไว้เลย
Could use shock ammo against that machine.
เอาละมาพิสูจน์ความแม่นในเมื่อมันไม่ใส่หมวกมันก็ว่อนอยู่ดีกระสุนอ๋อตายเลยล็อกดาวน์ไปชุดเดียวกันเลยเนี่ยสีเหมือนกันเลยไม่โดนเอ้าตายเฮ้ยง่ายจังวะพวกนี้รู้สึกจะตายง่ายเป็นพิเศษนะ ตัวไหนยิงแล้วหลบไหนวะหัวหน้ามัน
Close on her! Pin her down! Hold there!
มันก็ไม่ตายเอาป่าโทษทีไหนวะไอ้หัวหน้าต้องเล่นมันก่อนไม่งั้นมันก็โอเคตายเอาป้าล่วงอ๋อลุกเองได้เนี่ยโอเคไม่ต้องช่วย
Just what I need.
เอา
For the fallen!
ยิงเข้ารักแร้ไหนวะอยู่ไหนวะเอานึกว่าจะหงายท้องลงมาเจอแล้วตรงนี้ตัวหนึ่งมันหนีเหรอ
I've got you!
That's all of them.
Our scouts said they saw Nakala tied up at a wood post.
Let's look around. Cannot catch a break from this heat.
There, that's the post.
Well, no Nakala, obviously. But maybe the rebels moved her. I can look for tracks. There. Tracks leading away from the post.
Where do they go?
There's rope.
ข้อเสียของการมากลางวันคือมองไฮไลท์ทางไม่เห็นนะ
Blood. From the rebels or Nakala?
ไม่ได้จะเก็บปืนไปไหนละทางเราหาย
Dead end.
No. I think there's something under that wood.
Take my hand, Nakala. Steady now.
Where am I? Chaplain? Is that you? And with an outlander.
Whoa. How'd you end up down there?
Rebels had me strung up. They thought I'd give up intel about lowland squad movements by letting me bake in the sun. Managed to slip my bonds and make a run for it. They made me pay for that. Last thing I remember was a crack on the head and the taste of dirt. How'd you end up here?
We're looking for Cavo. His squad was last spotted leaving this outpost.
Yeah, he was here. It was his squad that attacked us on the road. My comrades got away, but I was taken. Cavo tied me to the post himself. If you're looking for him, Chaplain, I'm afraid you'll only find a dead end. His loyalties are clear.
Do you know where his squad went?
I overheard them mention Fall's Edge.
Then we'll pick the search up from there. I'll go ahead and meet you at Fall's Edge, southwest of here.
Dekka, if Cavo attacked her squad?
No! He's not lost to us yet. We have to find him and turn him from this path.
Okay. I'll see you there. What about you? That wound needs to be looked at.
It'll scar. I just need to rest a bit, then I'll report into the Grove. I'm telling you, Bloodhair. The chaplain might not want to hear it, but her grandson is a traitor.
I guess we'll see about that.
No, don't worry about me. I'll report into the Grove.
Fall 8 ในหมู่บ้านนี่ไงที่เราวิ่งผ่านแต่ทางนี้เคลียร์ยังโอเคตรงนี้เคลียร์ไปแล้วตบหัวหน้ามันตายไปแล้วแล้วได้กุญแจมาจุดเกาะมันยังไม่จบไอ้ตรงเควสตรงนี้มันยังไม่จบไอ้อะไรนะภารกิจของมันอ่ะมันให้เราเปิดกล่องใช้กุญแจที่ได้จากหัวหน้ามาเปิดหีบสมบัติหากล่องอะไรสักอย่างทางนี้ขึ้นยังไงนี่ไงเสบียงเราทั้งนั้น
Tags from dead soldiers. Duke will want these.
โอเคตรงนี้เคลียร์ต่อมาก็ตรงนี้วาร์ปมาใกล้ๆหมู่บ้านเควสป้านี่ก็เป็นเควสยาวเลยนะจุดหนึ่งแล้วไม่จบต้องมาอีกจุดหนึ่งล่วง
There's Fall's Edge. Dekka should be waiting for me in there.
โอเคไหนๆก็มาแล้วขอแวะเติมของหน่อยต้องมีเสบียงให้เราสิอยู่ข้างบน อาวุธก็ชุดเดิมเลยชุดก็เหมือนเดิมลืมไปว่ามันเติมที่หลังได้โอเคป้าอยู่ตรงไหน
I'm telling the truth.
Listen to him, Oroke.
Not a chance. He's a traitor.
Decca, what's going on?
Aloy, I'm glad you're here. This is Oroke, leader of Fall's Edge.
So you've enlisted the chief's champion in your dull-bladed efforts.
You must be Cavo, then.
My grandson. And a soldier trying to right his mistakes.
Or trying to lure us into a trap. My scouts caught him, sneaking around on the outskirts of the village.
I wasn't sneaking around. I was coming to warn you. The rebels are planning an attack. They're going to send a machine straight through this village. I left my post when I realized what they were planning. You have to believe me.
Where are the rebels now?
They were hunting for the machine north of here. I can show you the way.
The only thing you'll do is face trial by combat. You betrayed your clan. Your chief. Blood and blades will decide your fate.
I'll fight whoever you want after we stop the attack.
Why destroy this village? I thought Regala's fight was with Hikaru.
Hikaru was a lowlander before he was chief. Unlike the Desert and Sky clans. We stand behind him without question. Fall's Edge is a strategic midpoint between the Grove and our capital on the coast.
It's true. Our orders were to cut off Hikaru's support from the Lowland clan. But I thought that meant disrupting supply routes, not slaughtering an entire village.
You said you defected after you found out about the attack. Why'd you change your mind?
When I joined the rebels, I thought Regala was going to lead us into battle against our old enemy, the Karja. But all we've done is kill each other. And for what? Pride? Vengeance? So when my squad leader told us about the mission to destroy this village, I left my post.
Don't believe his lies. Anyone who deserted the tribe to join Regala knew exactly what they were getting themselves into.
Not everyone.
If Cavo is telling the truth, this whole village is in danger. We have to find and stop these rebels.
The rebels built a campfire north of the river, near the cliffs. I can show you the way from there.
Okay. Open it up, Oroke.
No. I won't give him the chance to escape. The traitor stays here until his trial by combat.
Then I invoke blood for blood. I will take Cavo's place until he returns.
You're making a mistake, Chaplain. The clan needs your guidance, not the lies of this bare-armed boy.
The right has been called. Cavo will go with Aloy.
Then I'm going to. If the boy speaks truth, you'll need my blade. If he lies, I'll run him through. I must make arrangements here first. Then I'll bring the boy to the meeting place.
Fine. I'll see you there.
Wing อีกแล้ว โอเครอบนี้ผมว่าของน่าจะพร้อมอยู่นะ
The campfire that Cavo mentioned should be nearby. Someone's waiting ahead, but not Cavo or Roque.
มาผิดทางนี่เราไปตามถนนเราชอบไปทางลัด
Rebels. Friends of Cavo's. Going to have to take them out to get to that campfire.
เห็นเหรอเดี๋ยวก่อนดิตายแล้วอ๋อตายแล้วเย้
Much better.
จักรน็อตนี่น่ารำคาญโนอะไรตายไปแล้วโอเคโล่แตกพังเกาะเข้าเนื้อ
Were these rebels waiting to ambush whoever showed up? Cavo has some explaining to do. Better wait at the campfire for him and Roque.
โอเคเก็บของให้เรียบเก็บของให้หมดของเราทั้งนั้น
Found a few of your friends when I got here, Cavo. You're not off to a great start.
They must have been out on patrol. I swear on the 10, I didn't know they'd be here.
What did I tell you? His lies are an open sore. Better we cauterize it now than let it fester.
No! I'm telling the truth!
Untie him.
As you say. But this is a mistake.
And my weapon?
If you think...
Just give it to him, Roque. We need to get moving.
แล้วเมื่อกี้ที่สู้คือ
Lead the way.
ผ่านกระสุนแรงๆไปเยอะเลยแล้วต่อไปนี่งานช้าง ช้างของแท้ด้วย ผมนึกได้ลางๆนะ
Up this way.
Where are you leading us?
The rebels are stationed at the nearby cliff falls. I took this path when I left my post. The others won't be expecting anyone to come this way.
Or they are, and will be skewered the moment we arrive.
There's the cliff falls.
And there's no one there, as I suspected.
Let's just keep going.
I don't like this.
ปีนนะเกมของโซนี่มีแต่ปีนกับปีน
Where is everyone?
No rebels, no machine. What did I say?
อุ้ยเบเฮมอส
By the falls.
Blood of the 10. If that thing runs through Fall's Edge, the village stands no chance.
Stop. Right here.
ไปทางกรด
Lead, Aloy.
Nothing will stand in our way now! Grab your gear. We march on Fall's Edge. Take them down! We're under attack! It's Cabo! He led them like you!
ไม่โดนเฮ้ยคนกำลังจะปาหอกไม่ไหวไม่ไหวไปสักทีดีวะตายสักทีสิโอเคล่วงpower shot ฟักเพื่อความว่องไวต้องพอทีนึง
Give it a rest first till I get my
โทษเดียวกันยังไม่หมดอ่ะได้ยินเสียงตัวอยู่ไหนหัวเข้าหัว2 นัดไม่ตายเข้าหัวต้อง3 นัด
We did it.
โอ้หินเบฮิมอสอะฝังต้นไม้อยู่บักเรียบร้อยเดี๋ยวไปคุยด้วยรอแป๊บนึงมีอะไรให้เก็บไหมโอเค
I did what I had to.
แป๊บนึงเจอหีบโอเคเก็บละ
Cavo, you're bleeding.
I'll be fine. What matters is the attack was stopped.
Because of your warning.
โอเคผมไปเห็นผลของโดตาทีมที่ผมเชียร์แล้วผมไม่ภาวะพะวงนะดันสตรีมชนกับแข่งพอดีเลยไม่ได้ดูไม่ไปดูย้อนหลังเอา
I cracked some ribs too.
โอเคทีมผมเชียร์ชนะแหละ
I'll see him back to the village.
Okay. I'll let Decca know what happened.
กลับไปหาเด็กก้าว้าไปเลยแล้วกันเพื่อความไว
What'd I give her a cool breeze?
หล่นลงมาชั้นล่างสุดทางลัดนะโอเคป้ากลับมาแล้วช่วยหลานป้าได้เรียบร้อย
3 leave, only you return? What happened?
Cavo was telling the truth. The rebels had a behemoth. Cavo was injured in the battle, but we stopped the attack. Aroke
regrets that he doubted the boy. Your grandson proved himself to be honest and brave, Chaplain. He's loyal to the lowland.
So you'll release him?
He's earned his freedom. But it'll take many more deeds to earn back the rest of the clan's trust.
I'll do whatever it takes.
เผ่านี้มันอีโมพังทุกคนจริง
Indeed. Falls Edge owes you a great debt. May this begin to repay it.
Thank you.
As soon as you're healed, I have so much to show you.
Welcome back, Cavo.
โอเคตอนนี้2 ชั่วโมงประมาณ2 ชั่วโมงครึ่งเอาอีกสักเควสหนึ่งแล้วกันเพราะว่ามันเยอะเหลือเกินเควสลองฮะอันนี้คืออัปเกรดไอหอกที่ผมซื้อมาหอกอันไอนิวเกมพัทนะฮะคือต้องไปเป็นของท้ายเกมเลยอันเนี้ยที่สังเกตคือว่าไอกระสุนตรงกลางนี่คือ2ชาร์จนะชาร์จแล้วต้องรอมา2วิงอ่ะโอ้ยน่าลองเล่นดูแต่ว่ายังอัปเกรดไม่ได้มันไปติดชิ้นส่วนที่ต้องใช้อัปเกรดของไอ้เดฟวิงอ่ะมันจะออกมาท้ายเกมเลยผมยังทำไม่ได้ตอนนี้โอเคดูซิเหลืออะไรบ้างส่วนใหญ่เคลียร์หมดแล้วที่หาเจอนะโอเคงั้นมาตรงจุดนี้อันนี้ก็เป็นเควสยาวอีกเควสหนึ่งซึ่งไอ้เควสเนี่ยผมจำได้ว่ามันมีพัซเซิลให้แก้อยู่จุดหนึ่งแต่ผมลืมนอกจากลืมแล้วปัญหาในรอบที่แล้วที่จำได้คือว่าผมแก้เกือบครึ่งชั่วโมงอะงงกับทางแก้โอเคขอเตรียมตัวก่อนเพราะเควสนี้ก็บวกเยอะเหมือนกัน
I don't need a chaplain telling me what battles to fight.
The real battle is arguing with you.
Look, we don't get those hearts, we don't get water, then everyone dies. I'm going back to the pens. I'll gut those machines myself.
So machines did this?
An Easterner with hair like blood. The Outlander that took down the bulwark.
You bested Regala. Killed her champion Greta, too. Both of them were our clan.
It's Aloy, and I'm not looking for any trouble.
Maybe I could use some trouble right about now.
Out there is a big herd my people harvest. We take the machines' hearts, send them to our capital, get paid with water. It's harder every year. Killer machines keep showing up to defend the herd. Last one hit us right as we were penning up our prey. Nearly wiped us out. But our quarry is still in the pens, which means if I can get their hearts, we can trade for the water we need.
If you go out there alone, you'll probably wind up dead, Draka.
I'm not going alone, Chaplain. The great champion killer's coming with me.
How about you answer some questions first?
เพียบเลย
What can you tell me about this herd?
Been there for years.
ก็อย่างที่บอกนะคือบางเควสนี่ก็ต้องการข้อมูลให้มันครบๆนะยิ่งเควสเนี้ยผมนึกออกแล้วว่าตอนจบเป็นยังไง
They guard the herd. The more we take out, the more
เป็นเควสที่ควรรับข้อมูลให้ครบมากๆเลย
Now, sand-blasted Thunderjaw hit us right as we were herding machines into our pens. Had to leave half my hunters behind to fend it off. Only survivors are the ones you see here.
เอาละข้อมูลหนึ่งคือเราต้องไปบวกกับทันเดอร์จอ
You mentioned the capital gives you water.
There's no giving. We pay tribute for it with machine parts. Parts being the most valuable. Every other desert village has some resource to exchange. But the capital of Scalding Spear is the only one with a constant supply of water. Here in dry country, it's the same as holding everyone's lives in their hands.
It is the way of the desert. How we've always survived.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like you like this commander of yours.
Survival in the desert requires a more disciplined approach than that of other clans.
Means she really likes her rules and order.
But you don't.
I just don't like hers.
This is insubordination.
I must be dehydrated.
So you're a chaplain, like Decca.
You've met Decca? Her blades were something to behold back when I still had a squad. Now, just like she counsels the lowlanders, I counsel the desert clan. Those who reach my age are meant to share our wisdom with the young. Keep them on the true warrior's path when their stubbornness kicks up dust and clouds it.
You're not upset, I thought, Regala?
The desert respects strength. Why shouldn't I do the same? Wouldn't expect any followers she has left to follow suit, though.
I'll help you harvest those pen machines if I can. Probably better if you don't do it on your own. Seems like your
ถ้ามัน
village
มี
needs you
หัว
right
ข้อ
now.
ที่ว่าให้เราบริจาคหรือแบบ
An outlander
ส่งไอ
after
เทม
my
ให้
own heart.
NPC ได้อะ
We can leave
จบเลย
now, or I can meet you at our
ไม่ต้องไปล่า
outpost.
ทันเดอร์จออะไรเลย แบบเกมอื่นอะแบบเกมอื่นคือว่าขอของให้เราไปเก็บของอะไรมาสักอย่างหนึ่ง
I'll go with you.
ถ้าเรามีอยู่ในตัวปุ๊บ
Very
เราก็
well.
ส่งให้มันไปเลย
We leave for the southeast canyon.
May
ไม่ต้องไป
the
วิ่งเก็บ
Ten
อีกรอบหนึ่ง
protect you then. I'll await your return and report to the capital.
You do that. This way. Sooner we get those machine hearts, the faster we'll get the water we need.
โอเคครับไปวิ่ง
Careful now.
วิ่งสิ
Can't believe an outlander would lend us a hand when our own clan won't. And Jataka has the stones to tell me the commander has good reason to be strict with our water supply.
You think she doesn't?
I think she's always talking about how scarce water is in the desert. But do you really think anyone in Scalding Spear is dying of thirst? Or her own squad? No. I bet they dip their hand in the trough whenever they want. Our clan should be led by someone who knows what it's like to scrape by. To fight, tooth and nail to survive.
And I'm guessing that someone is you?
I've lived in the fringes of the desert my entire life. I've fought for every single mouthful of water I've ever had. I know I'm a better fighter. And I'm prettier.
Uh-huh.
I'd make sure everyone gets all the water they need, no matter what village they're from.
Didn't Jataka say you guys have too little to go around to begin with?
I'm sure I'll be able to fix that somehow. There's always a way.
I guess that's a good way to look at things.
There it is. Gotta get some more ammo. Follow me. You'll have to excuse the mess. Our soldiers use this place to prepare themselves before herding machines into the canyon. You're welcome to any supplies you can find.
Could use frost ammo against
Might need
it.
them for the fight ahead.
Thanks.
แล้วข้างหน้าเรามีเพียบเลย
There we go. Let's move out. So, what's Honora looking for out in the Forbidden West?
Who says I'm looking for something?
I doubt you traveled all the way out here just for the scenery.
I'm trying to fix something.
I see. All right, you can keep your secrets. Guess I should just be thankful you decide my problems are worth fixing too.
ตรงนี้เร่งเวลาให้เป็นกลางวันก่อนมาก็ดีนะพอกลางคืนปุ๊บดูอะไรไม่ค่อยรู้เรื่องเราต้องคุยก่อนนะ
I'll help you harvest machine hearts if it'll get water for your people.
Oh, it will. That's the canyon we draw machines into. Then we block them in and pick them off. Now, we'll have to climb over the barricade to get in. When we do, be ready to fight. I already lost good people in there. Can't wait to see the champion killer in action. You go and I'll follow. Hold on to any hearts you loot and I'll take them from you later.
ดูซิมีอะไรบ้างลาเวนเจอร์2 ตัวแล้วก็แลนด์ฮอร์น2 ตัวโอเวอร์ไลท์ได้ไหมเนี่ยโอเวอร์ไลท์ไม่ได้เดี๋ยวยังไม่ได้ประกอบชิ้นส่วนของมันเลยหมายถึงว่าเอาวัตถุดิบไปประกอบใหม่ฮะไม่ได้จริงด้วยได้แต่โจงๆเงียบบวกเลยสิ เดี๋ยวมุมกล้องไม่ใช่แลนด์ฮอร์นนี่หว่าไฟฮอร์นไอแฟงฮอร์นให้ตายเถอะขอแป๊บหนึ่งเลือดเราก็ไม่ได้น้อยเลยนะ700ทีเดียวตายก็ไม่โดนโอ้โหรอทีละตัวก็ได้มาอันนี้ก็ได้ทีนี้ก็ได้ดีกว่ามาทีละตัวนี่มาปืนร่วงแทงไว้เดก้าแทงไว้ให้ตายเถอะนี่เฮ้ยโอเคปืนมันหมดแล้วทั้ง2 ตัวเลยโอ้ไม่โดนเลย คู่นี่แหละเอาโดนคู่เลย
Make sure their tags get back to their families. If you can harvest the machine hearts, I'd be grateful.
That's all the parts we need. I should take these to Draka.
May the wings of the 10 carry you home, my brother.
I got the hearts. We should head back to Arrowhand.
Yeah. At least now we can bag and tag these soldiers. Hold on. Since you can clearly handle a bunch of angry machines, I want to go back to where the Thunderjaw hit us. I lost a lot more fighters there. I can't just leave them to rot. They deserve to be bagged and tagged too. Will you come with me?
Lead the way.
Glad to have you along.
ขอครับกระสุนกันนะโอเค
To think, so many have to die just to get water.
Did you try talking to your commander at Scalding Spear?
Please, the only thing she'll listen to is the sound of a bow being drawn. About that, wouldn't mind having yours at my side if it ever came to it.
I'm just passing through, Draka.
You can't blame me for trying.
กลางคืนจะดูยากหน่อยนะ
This is it. Where the Thunderjaw ripped through my squad.
I'm sorry, Draka.
They were warriors to the end. We should get started.
Someone's alive. By the rocks.
Speak sense, soldier.
Burrowers.
Looks like we got a...
นอนไว้ก่อนรู้ว่าตื่นเองได้ทำไมอนาล็อกมันดีขึ้นเองวะโอ้ยิง400ยังไม่ตายเลยร่วง
Thunderjaw's back. This is gonna get rough.
และทันเดอร์จอก็มาในสภาพที่กระสุนเราพอมีที่เดิมยิงปืนมาให้ล่วง เกือบตายเปลดนี่เห็นเนื้อแล้วเอามันล้มไปอีกไม่ลุกกระแทงกันเดินยาไม่ทันเอาชนะแล้วเสียท่าไม่ตายฟรีๆเลย
Well, this'll do. I should check on Draka and that soldier.
แล้วไม่มีวิธีปิดด้วยนะกดใช้แล้วโอเคขอครับกระสุนเพิ่มก่อน
Fill up like hand.
Didn't think I was going to make it. You did good, soldier. You're going back home. Thanks to this one.
You were the one who refused to leave your people behind.
I know I'm racking up favors here, but, did you take those hearts back to Arrowhand? We'll be right behind you.
Of course. Be careful.
With that Thunderjaw heart in hand, we'll get all the water we need. Thank you, Aloy.
Arrowhand ขอเช็คก่อนมีไม่มีก็คราฟพาไปเลยขี้เกียจวิ่งแล้ว
Appreciate the extra pair of hands, Chaplain.
I didn't reach my age without knowing how to mend a few wounds. You've returned. Where's Draka?
Just a little late, Chaplain. Gained some extra baggage on the way back. She's got the machine hearts, including a Thunderjaws. You should have seen this flame in the desert. Here. Something to commemorate our heroic victory.
A victory indeed. Command will be relieved to hear about this.
Get them to Scalding Spear as soon as you can. And tell the commander how many had to die to get them.
Huntress, may I have a word? I heard what you did at the Grove. They say that in addition to your bow and spear, you have a kind of second sight, especially for matters that have to do with the old ones?
That's one way to put it.
So it's true. You've done well by my clan, but our troubles may not be as easily settled as Draka believes. I think your second sight might be just what we need.
What exactly is the problem?
Not here. Meet me at Scalding's Spear. I'll explain everything.
I'll see you there when I can.
Good. The entire clan might depend on it.
เคฮะจบไปอีกภารกิจหนึ่งละเนี่ยแล้วมันก็มีภารกิจลองอีกตัวหนึ่งเพิ่มมาเต็มเลยเป็นภารกิจต่อเนื่องกันนะฮะซึ่งผมว่าผมจะทำเลยนะเท่าไหร่เกือบ3 ชั่วโมงโอเคผมว่าผมทำมันนี้ต่อเลยแต่ขอไปเร่งเป็นกลางวันก่อนไปตอนเช้าซึ่งอันเนี้ยผมก็บอกไม่ได้ว่าจะนานหรือไม่นานยังไงเพราะว่ารอบที่แล้วผมก็ไปติดตรงพัซเซิลที่ผมบ่นเมื่อกี้นะมันจะมีพัซเซิลที่ต้องแก้ในเควสนี้ซึ่งผมก็ลืมไปแล้วด้วยว่าแก้ยังไง
Why would the wound give less water?
There's Jataka.
These rations barely get us through the day, Commander.
Why put guards around the wound?
You can't just take away our water.
The wound gives less water. Our rations adjust.
What's going on?
We know the way of the desert. What's stopping us from taking what we want and now?
Anyone else want to complain? We're the Desert Clan. We survive with what we have.
Your, commander's not much for hand-holding.
That is not our way. Even less so in her case. Shall we?
Sure. Can't wait.
ซึ่งจบเควสนี้ก็อาจจะมีเควสหนึ่งต่อนะเป็นเควสต่อเนื่องกัน3 เควสผมก็จะทำให้มันจบซีรีส์นี้ไปเลย
We spit at death and charge into battle. Maybe a little too eagerly.
มาวิ่งเท้าเปล่ากันเหรอ
Your reputation has grown since I saw you last.
วิ่งเท้าเปล่าในทะเลทรายเนี่ยนะ
You took down the bulwark, defended the grove, and saved the life of our chief. I'm hoping you've got enough left for one more miracle.
What do you need?
You'll find out soon enough.
ยาร่านี่ชื่อนึกถึงตัวละครหนึ่งเรื่องเกมออฟโทรนนะ
And now she conspires
แต่ผมก็ลืมไปแล้วว่าหน้าตาเป็นไงจำชื่ออะไรเฉย
Commanding water does not make one a dissident, Yara.
Doesn't make Draka a commander either. You should advise him of that.
Jataka said you needed help.
Did he now?
Aloy has a unique insight into the ways of the old ones. She might be able to fix this before it gets out of hand.
Get to the point. What is Jataka talking about?
There is no water.
What do you mean?
I mean the wound in the sand, that which provides the clan with the water we need to survive, is completely dry.
This water source. Jataka said it's somehow related to the old ones?
From what we can tell, whatever water we take, it restores on its own. Over time. A few weeks ago, it stopped. I ordered rationing, searched for other viable sources. But everything else nearby is tainted one way or another.
But why the secrecy? Keeping your people in the dark seems to be making things worse.
If the clan knew, my command would be challenged.
There's no water and you're worrying about keeping your command?
Think what you want. Between the machines, the storms, and Regala's uprising, I'm the only thing keeping this clan from falling apart.
Draka said your clan won't touch Regala.
Her grudge is with Chief Hikaru, not me. And I plan to keep it that way, so her troops don't turn on my clan. Besides, if she defeats Hikaru, she deserves to rule. That's the way of the tribe.
Draka's people sacrificed a lot to get that water. He thinks you're hoarding it for yourself.
The perfect excuse to challenge my command. Like he's always wanted. Of course he makes it sound very noble. That he only cares about his thirsty people. But all he really wants is to be in charge. And if he was, he'd face the exact same problem I have. There is simply not enough water to go around.
So how are you going to deal with not having any water?
Ration what little we have. Buy time to fix the wound.
And in the meantime, people die of thirst?
Every corpse weighs on me. That is what it means to be a commander. What matters is that the clan survives as a whole.
เควสมันต่อเนื่องกับของเจ้าแดกกาแล้วก็ปัญหาเกี่ยวข้องกัน
I
ด้วย
can't promise anything.
เกี่ยวข้องกันทั้งสองฝ่ายเลยแดกกามันก็มีเหตุผลของแดกกานะยาล่าเองก็มีเหตุผลของยาล่า
Just show her the wound, Yara.
Very well.
ซึ่งตัดสินใจ
When we get there.
After you.
The wound in the sand is
ไป
this
ทีหลัง
one.
ดีกว่า
You're not Karja. Or Oseram.
I was born amongst the Nora, as far east as you are west.
I've heard of your people. They say only those who are exiled leave your lands.
There are exceptions.
What business does a Nora exception have in the West?
Believe it or not, to help people,
มันมองเรา
even the ones who don't want it.
Sounds like a difficult path.
วิ่งหรือยาล่าวิ่งยาล่าไม่วิ่งแต่ยาล่าย่อง
The wound in the sand.
Definitely built by the old ones. Focus should show me more. Pipes leading outside the settlement.
What do you see?
A trail.
What are you doing?
Your wound leads underground.
We've tried going down there, but it's too narrow for anyone to reach the bottom. Where are you going?
I think I can lead us to where the water comes from. What I used to.
How?
Doesn't matter.
What matters is that the wound is fixed and my people survive. Lead the way.
วิ่งตามท่อไปเรื่อย
Machines.
ๆปล่อยมันไปเถอะ
Those flowers. The ground's wet too. The vein must have leaked here. Not enough to be the cause of the missing water, but enough for these plants to grow. We're on the right track.
You see all that from a patch of wet sand?
Yep.
The ท่อโคตรยาวเลย
It looks like the metal from the wound. We really are following its trail.
As I've been saying.
The desert kills, but it also surprises.
โอเคข้ามนี้ไป
That goes past that ridge. We're gonna have to do some climbing.
Nothing we can't handle, I'm sure.
There's a lot of machines.
And a very dead soldier.
Is it one of yours?
I need to take a closer look.
We need to get rid of the machines first. Follow my lead.
อีกแล้วอันนี้แพ้อะไรเนี่ย
Machine strong against
แพ้
frost.
น้ำเราไม่มีน้ำล่วงสิวะ
Oh!
ตัวนิ่มก่อนเลยตัวนี้มันมาบัฟเขาเรียกไอตัวกินมดหรือตัวอะไรเนี่ยเอ้ยอะไรกันหนาวะไอตัวกินมดนี่มันปล่อยออร่าบัฟความถึกนะตายเราด้วยเกือบตายมาอีกแล้วเอาหัวไปปักหัวไปเอาเดี๋ยวค่อยตรวจเก็บของก่อน
You know him?
That is one of Draka's men. I will cut off that dissident's head and feed it to the vultures if he had anything to do with...
We don't know what happened here yet. And we still have a trail to follow.
Lead the way.
โอเคกลายเป็นว่าคนของแดกก้ามาอยู่ในพื้นที่ของเขาเรียกอะไรต้นน้ำซึ่งอาจจะเกี่ยวข้องกับสาเหตุที่ว่าน้ำไม่ไหลนะฮะ
Water. Barely a lick's worth. But there are no streams in this area.
Which means...
These anchors. That soldier must have used them to get up this cliff.
He must have been going back to Arrowhand when those machines got him.
Maybe he found something up there worth reporting back about.
We'll find out soon enough.
What is this?
The problem. I'm gonna need my focus. That weapon. Looks like Draka's man tried to pry this open, but he didn't know what he was doing. And now the water's not going where it's supposed to.
Sabotage.
Or ignorance. Don't think this is gonna do anything.
นี่แหละไอ้พัซเซิลซ่อมปั๊มนี่แหละเราที่แล้วผมติดเกือบครึ่งชั่วโมงหรือชั่วโมงหนึ่งโอเคลองปีนขึ้นไปก่อน
Maybe if I follow that main pipe, I'll find something useful.
What do you need me to do?
Just, stay here. Let me know if anything happens. I'm gonna take a look around.
โอเคฮะหวังว่ารอบนี้มันจะผมจะไม่งงมากเกินไปนะจะได้สลับง่ายๆหน่อย
A valve. That might help. That's the same type of machinery we found outside. Only this one's not leaking. Maybe I can help me switch the water flow.
โอเคต้องสลับทางน้ำไหลลองก่อน
Don't think this will work with water leaking through the other distribution system. Maybe I can use it to shut off water to those pipes.
เอาแล้วเหมือนว่าต้องปิดวาล์วก่อนแล้วไปเปิดอะ
Hey, it stopped leaking.
แล้วก็ไป
It
สับ
looks
คัน
like
โยก
that
ข้างล่าง
stopped the water flow. Now I just need to find a way to get it to Scalding Spear.
แล้วก็ไปสับข้างล่างแล้วก็รีบโดดขึ้นไปเปิดข้างบนใหม่หรือเปล่า
Sounds like the water's switched. Gotta open the valve upstairs. Get that water circulating.
ภาพกระตุกเลยโอเคสัญญาณ
Sounds like that did something. Aloy, I can hear water in the room again.
Anything leaking?
Not that I can see.
Let's hope that means my plan worked. That should do it.
โอเคผ่าน
This will return water
อั
to
นนี้ไวห
Scalding
น่อย
Spear.
Checking the wound is the only way to be sure.
Draka knew what would happen if the capital was left without water. But he didn't care. All he wanted was to cause a crisis so he could challenge my command.
วิธีซ่อมที่จำง่าย
We
ๆคือ
don't know that for sure.
ปิดวาล์วไปเปิดวาล์วไปเปิดทางสลับน้ำแล้วก็ไปเปิดวาล์ว
To make sure the water will
ด้วย
flow.
ความรวดเร็ว
I will. Don't do
Okay,
anything
ผ่าน
rash about Draka.
Only an upstart acts rashly. A commander bides her time. Hey. The desert was kind to lead you to us.
Things are about to get ugly between Draka and Yara. Maybe I can head it off.
เพื่อความไวขอวาร์ปไปเลย ซึ่งตอนนี้คือน้ำในตาน้ำนี่ไหลกลับมาเป็นปกติแล้วหลังจากที่พวกแดกก้าเข้าไปเหมือนพยายามหาน้ำของพวกเขาแหละแต่ว่ากลายเป็นว่าทำให้
I see
วาล์วของ
soldiers
ตาน้ำมา
running
เสีย
around in the sand. But no Yara. What's going on? I need to see the wound.
I'm afraid your presence is required in the commander's quarters.
Is everything okay?
The dissident Draka has been apprehended for interfering with the wound.
How did he interfere?
He entered the wound by force, saw that it was empty, except for a slow trickle that began when you fixed the device in the desert. He did not take it well.
Of course he didn't. I'll go meet with them.
วิ่งขึ้นไปอีกแล้วห้องยาล่าแต่ก่อนไปผมขอเติมเสบียงก่อนฝั่งไหนเว้ยฝั่งนี้ชั้น2คราฟกระสุนตามสูตรคราฟกระสุนก่อนแล้วค่อยไปเก็บวัตถุดิบโอเคพอแล้วก็เติมของโอเคไปคุยกับยาล่า
You have some nerve.
You're one to talk.
Doesn't sound good.
How could you let this happen?
How did I let this happen? You're the one who sabotaged the wound in the first place. You're lucky we were able to fix it, or your head would already be on a spear.
You call that fixed? It's just a dribble. And it's not my fault. I already told you, Ukta came to me. He said he found something in the desert that might get us water. I had no idea it had anything to do with the wound.
And you expect me to believe that?
Aloy, I came for the water that was owed to us, and when I found out that there is no water, they arrested me.
As I already told you, the water is returning, but slowly. It'll be weeks before the wound is full again. Until then, I will send Arrowhand what I can.
You hid what happened to the wound. How can we believe you now?
Draka.
No, you know what? Enough of this. No more words. Consider that a challenge.
Gather your squads then.
ปัญหา
And meet us at
ระ
the
หว่าง
gate of the
คนใน
vanquished.
เผ่า
I have a challenge to prepare for.
ซึ่งผมก็เข้าใจดักก้านะที่ว่าอยากจะหาน้ำมาช่วยหมู่บ้านของตัวเอง
This will be the end of the clan.
แล้วก็ยาล่าด้วยยาล่าก็มีหน้าที่ที่ต้องรับผิดชอบจัดสรรน้ำให้กับแต่ละหมู่บ้านนะ
We have to stop it.
Hold on a second. Help me understand.
ซึ่งน่าหงุดหงิด
What do you mean, the end of the clan?
Both sides will take their most loyal squads to the Gate of the Vanquished. Then they'll butcher each other as part of a ritual challenge. But it won't stop there. Whoever wins will try to wipe out the loser's loyalists all over the desert. The fighting could last for months. Those two scabheads are going to doom us all.
Can't you stop them?
I'm a chaplain. I provide counsel. I cannot force them to heed it. Even Chief Hikaru can't intervene. It is a matter for the clan alone.
What is this gate?
The doorway to a dead cauldron. A symbol of what the tribe aspires to. The defeat of deranged machines.
Dead. What shut it off?
No one knows. But it is a place of great significance for our clan. Even greater now, since it will mark the onslaught of a massacre.
What makes you think I can help you stop them? I'm not even from this tribe.
They both owe you a debt. You aided them when no one else could. And you've seen into their hearts, just like I have. Misguided in different ways, but no less worthy of the people they protect. Your words might be enough to spear some sense into them.
Yeah, well, they're not exactly good listeners.
And you are no ordinary speaker. You took down the unyielding bulwark, fought off an assault of Regala's machines. I will go to the Gate of the Vanquished, southwest of here, to stall them. But without you, I'm afraid we'll run out of body bags fast.
If what Jataka says is true, Yara and Draka will end up killing a lot more than just each other. There has to be something I can do.
เมื่อกี้เราทำอะไรประมาณตาน้ำทะเลทราย แล้วก็มีเควสใหม่โผล่มาอีกแล้วอันนี้เป็นเควสจบแล้วนะฮะประตูผู้ถูกกำราบเป็นศึกระหว่างยาล่ากับแดกก้ากับข้อพิพาทว่าใครผิดใครถูกซึ่งแต่ละคนก็มีเหตุผลของตัวเอง
That's a lot of angry Tenakth. Draka and Yara are already here.
You're their commander. You can stop this.
She can try.
You're here.
นั่งงุนงิดมากเลยนะ
The hero of the cool route.
Aloy, did you come to witness the challenge?
Does there have to be a challenge?
Oh yeah, there does.
If you persist, all of these squads will join the fights. How many will die here? And how many will die in our villages once the retaliation begins?
There has to be another way.
Listen to what she has to say. You both owe her that much.
Yara, do you really need to do this?
He sabotaged the wound. You can't tell me you believe he knew nothing about it. And it was all part of his plan, to force a confrontation. Don't you see? This is what he's wanted all along. It doesn't matter how many die as long as he gets what he wants. Command of the clan. No. I'm putting an end to this. Now!
Draka, you lost a lot of good people hunting machine hearts to trade for water. You want to lose more now?
But that cost is exactly why I'm doing this. Why I had to send people to find other sources in the first place. I swear to you, I had nothing to do with what happened to the wound. Ukta came to me, said he found underground leaks that might lead to another well, that's all. I didn't tell him to screw it all up and drain the wound.
So stand down so we can all talk about this.
No! No more talking, no more lies. Yara can't be trusted. That's been proven.
เนี่ยเลือกข้างยาล่าเลือกข้างแดกก้าโอเคผมจะลองเป็นกลางนะ
Is this how you two plan to save your clan? By causing a massacre over who gives the orders? Drop this foolishness and work together.
She's right. Put away your spears. Return to your homes.
Which means she stays in charge? Forget it.
You see? Replacing me is all he cares about. It's a vendetta. And it has to end here.
For once we agree.
Pick a side, Aloy. Because we're settling this now.
There must be a way to minimize the bloodshed.
The Tanakh never make things easy, do they?
I'm afraid not.
คือไอ้สองคนนี้ยังไงก็จะตีกันเท่าไหร่นะดูตัวเลือกผมเลือกอะไรไม่ได้ละคือยาล่าก็มีเหตุผลที่ว่าต้องจัดการบริหารน้ำแล้วก็มีกฎเกณฑ์ที่เขากำหนดมาเรียบร้อยแล้วว่าต้องหาของมาแลกน้ำกระส่วนน้ำของที่แต่ละหมู่บ้านจะได้และก้าก็ทำตามหน้าที่ของเขาคือหาของที่จะไปแลกน้ำมาพวกหัวใจจักรกลอะไรเนี้ยแล้วก็พยายามสืบหาแหล่งน้ำอื่นแต่ไปมาแหล่งน้ำที่เขาไปสืบเจอเนี่ยกลายเป็นตาน้ำเป็นต้นทางของตาน้ำของหมู่บ้านที่ยาล่าจะใช้น้ำเนี่ยแจกจ่ายให้หมู่บ้านอื่นมันเลยกลายว่าตาน้ำนั้นอ่ะพังไม่มีน้ำแจกจ่ายไอ้เจ้าแดกก้านี่ก็แข่งข้อขึ้นมาว่าอยากจะยังไงโค่นล้มอำนาจของยาล่าก็อยากจะรักษาอำนาจไว้เพื่อที่จะหาน้ำมาแจกจ่ายให้คนในหมู่บ้านต่อไปผมก็เห็นใจแดกก้ามานะคือมันก็สู้แบบทุ่มแรงไปมากเลยแต่ผลของการกระทำของแดกก้าเนี่ยมันก็ทำให้ตาน้ำมันพังจริงๆแดกก้าเองก็ไม่รู้นะแต่คือมันมาจากฝั่งของแดกก้าที่ทำให้ตาน้ำมันพังงั้นผมจะเลือกยาล่าบอกไว้ก่อนว่าเลือกใครอีกคนหนึ่งตาย
Becoming commander isn't going to change what happened to the wound, Draka.
มันเลี่ยงไม่ได้เควสมันบังคับมาอย่างนี้อยู่แล้ว
Throwing away more lives just to change who gives the orders.
You really are something, Flame of the Desert. But I didn't come all this way to let things stay the way they are.
Then fight us. Just us. You want to save lives? Keep your squads out of it.
I've seen how you fight. These soldiers are with me.
Then we stand with Aloy and Yara. Even numbers.
Fine, old man. It's your funeral. New rules. We're keeping it to just us. Winner takes
ซึ่ง
command.
พอเราตัดสินใจจะสู้ไอ้เจ้าแดกก้าเองก็บอกว่าไม่ได้แคร์อะไรคือพร้อมจะสู้อยู่แล้วคือพร้อมที่จะมาโค่นอำนาจของยาล่าอยู่แล้ว
Well, now they're alert.
You should have backed down when you had the chance, Draka.
คนของเราอันนี้ใครวอลแฮมเมอร์ทั้งนั้นเลยเจาะเกาะกดเกาะตายไม่โดนยาล่าล่วงปล่อยมันเดี๋ยวมันก็ฟื้นไหนแดกก้าเจาะไปเรื่อยๆเจาะไปเรื่อยๆเจาะไปเรื่อยๆไม่โดน น็อกเฉยๆแล้วตัวไหนอีกช่วยไม่ได้แดกก้า
It's over, Draka.
Not just yet.
You did your best to follow the path. You die with honor.
Did it have to end like that?
It's the way of the desert.
Well, what happens now?
We live off the water the wound ekes out, rationing until it fills back up. And I'll make sure Arrowhand gets its fair share.
Yeah, you'd better.
The desert never forgets. And I won't either. How you've helped us, I mean. I give this to you now, for all you've done for this clan.
I'll make sure Draka gets bagged and tagged like a true soldier.
The desert clan owes you, Huntress.
โอเคจบไปเควสหนึ่งเป็นเควสชุดนะ3เควสต่อเนื่องกันเลยจบไปแล้วโอเคขอเก็บของก่อนรูดให้หมดโอเคสำหรับเควสวันนี้เราขอปิดนี่ก่อนเราเคลียร์ไปหลายเควสเหมือนกันนะเควสตรงนี้ไอ้แคมป์ที่ไหนก็ไม่รู้นี่ก็3เควสของ Arrowhand ตรงไหนวะ Arrowhand ใช่หรือเปล่าเควสของเจ้าแดกก้า1แล้วก็มาตรงนี้สคอร์ดิ้งสเปียร์เป็นเควสของยาล่า1แล้วก็เควสบทจบของ2คนนี้ที่มาตีกันเนี่ยก็อีก1เป็นเท่าไหร่แล้วเป็น6เควสเยอะอยู่หรืออาจจะมากกว่านั้นซึ่งผมก็ไล่ลำดับไม่ถูกเหมือนกันโอเคพาร์ทนี้จะปิดนี่ก่อนเคลียร์ไปเยอะเหมือนกันส่วนตรงที่ฐานแล้วน่าจะเหลืออีกเควสหนึ่งเป็นเควสของโซซึ่งผมจะยังไม่ทำจะขอทำหลังๆโอเคพาร์ทนี้เคลียร์ไปเยอะเหมือนกันแล้วก็วิ่งไกลทะลุมาถึงนี่เลยทอนมาร์ทยังเหลือโอเคเหลือทอนเน็กอีกตัวหนึ่งไว้พาร์ทหน้าโอเคพาร์ทต่อไปผมวางแผนไว้แล้วคือจะกลับเข้ามาภารกิจหลักคือเควสทะเลแห่งผืนทรายมาหาไอโปรแกรมโพไซดอนนะซึ่งจุดนี้ผมก็วิ่งเปิดจุดวาร์ปไปเลยเรียบร้อยหมดแล้วพอได้โพไซดอนไม่น่าจะนานนะโพไซดอนเสร็จปุ๊บผมอาจจะทำอันนี้ต่อเลยเมล็ดพันธุ์จากอดีตให้มันต่อเนื่องกันไปเลยผมว่าไม่น่าจะนานเท่าไหร่โอเคขอบคุณทุกคนที่แวะเข้ามาดูมากๆนะครับยังไงก็ฝากกดติดตามกดไลค์วิดีโอให้ด้วยแล้วก็เจอกันใหม่ไลฟ์ต่อไปโอกาสต่อไปส่วนใหญ่ผมจะเริ่มไลฟ์ประมาณ 20:00 นนะโอเคขอบคุณทุกคนที่แวะเข้ามาดูมากครับขอบคุณมากจริงๆขอบคุณมากๆเลยแล้วก็เจอกันใหม่ไลฟ์ต่อไปโอกาสต่อไปบายครับ